Get your calendars out. February 17th, February 18th, live trading, San Diego. We got the Lowe's Coronado. I mean, what else would you want? This event is limited to 50 people. Look at your calendar, clear it, make sure you show up. If you want to be a rebel, this is the place to be. You got to sign up for it now. Giddy up, baby.
Bang. Welcome back, folks. I am Jon Najarian, and this is 3 at 3. Boy, do we have a power-packed 3 at 3 for you guys, because we've got Apple. We've got so much that has worked out so well this week that I want you to take a look. And remember, you can always share this with your friends. We always appreciate it when you do. Remember, you can subscribe also. It's free to our YouTube channel. If you do that, you'll guarantee that you're not going to miss any episodes. So you could subscribe and you could click on the notifications button. Every time there's a live video, every time there's an updated video, you'd have it. So with that said, let's get started with February 2nd, 2023, unusual activity, large blocks of calls, bullish, puts, bearish. That's what we follow, folks. And how about this one? Yeah, it worked out pretty well. The Silvergate trade that we talked about on the 31st. So this is only a couple days old. Sorry to make you wait that long. But as you saw, about 10,000 of those February 14 calls changed hands from 50 cents up to $1.25. And that is where those 14 calls are today. So let's say that you paid $1 for them. You didn't get it at the lows where some of our subscribers did, but you got them at $1. Well, at $7.30, you'd be having a very good day. Just from yesterday, it's up 209%, but obviously it's up 700% if you paid $1. That is the power of options, folks. That's why we trade them. That's why we follow the smart money. As I say, when we see unusual accumulations of calls or puts, we want to follow those. We do. Bang. That's what happens. Got to be disciplined. Take your profit. These options expire tomorrow. I will not be waiting until tomorrow to exit. I am out. But I can't pull the trigger for you on profits or losses. And if this was a loss, I would be saying I cut my losses at a 50% drawdown. Same example, if you pay $1, fall to 50 cents, why am I going to ride it to zero? I'm going to be out. That's the way we trade, because you want to preserve capital. And you want to feast when it's a feast day. And today, it's a feast day. How about this one? AMD, same time frame, whatever that was. Tuesday, stock was $74. Now it's 86. So if you put $74,000 into a 1,000 share trade of this, congratulations, you made 12 grand. I love that, and I'm happy for you. If you traded options and bought the at-the-money calls that we did, you probably rolled them up once or more, and those options returned you in the neighborhood of 600% also. Again, that is the power of the leverage trade. What's the trade-off? Because there always is a trade-off. Time. These were February options. They expire not this week, not next week, but the following week, the third Friday of February. And so that is the trade-off. But you get leverage, you define your risk on entry, all of that good stuff. And even if you bought these way out of the money February 84 calls, it's been a huge week for you. And if you bought the at the monies like I did, a monster week for us. There's Pete and John celebrating that monster week. You can follow Pete at Pete Najarian. You can follow me at Jon, because my dad was John Najarian. Those are our Twitter handles right there for Pete and me. All right. How about Carvana? How did that work out? The 30th of January, Carvana, below $10. they were buying calls for 44 cents on up to $2. Well, how did that work out? I'd say pretty well, wouldn't you? Traded up to 10 today. That's right. They traded up to $10 today. And you see that big bang on the screen for that reason. That is indeed a bang. $2 to $10, 500%, $1 to $10, 1,000%. What can I say, folks? I love trading earnings, and this has been one for the record books. All right, let's move on. Steal of the day, trading tactics. If you would like to attend a free webinar next Tuesday, the 7th of February, by all means, register at marketrebellion.com/register. That's marketrebellion.com/register. Those gangsters you see on the screen there will be delivering that Steal Our Trading Tactics. That is Greg McDermott. That is Wayne Razzie. That is my brother Pete. And that is Ryan Mastro. A fabulous group, 4 p.m. Eastern Time next week. Check it out. I hope you can join. And even if you can't, if you sign up for it, you will get a copy of it that you can watch over and over again, because we make copies of all of these presentations so that you can enjoy them whenever, not just on our schedule, which is 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday, the 7th of February. marketrebellion.com/register. All right. And it wouldn't be complete if I didn't take a little bit of a victory lap already prior to Apple earnings tonight after the bell. So the calls that I mentioned to my buddy Charles Payne on his show earlier this week, well, they've gone from $1 to $4. Presently, when I did that screenshot a few minutes ago, they were $3.50. That's a pretty good week, right? $1 to $3.50. And there's more, but I took off half. Why? Discipline. Got to be disciplined. What did I roll up to? Well, take a look at this one. 54,000 of these calls. The February 155 calls. They're only up 500% today. Closed at 28 cents last night. Trading up to $1.92 today. That screenshot, 164. 485%. Maybe you follow somebody that's given you this kind of unbelievable activity. And again, these were all doable by anybody. You didn't have to be, a rocket scientist. You didn't have to be doing iron condors or anything complicated. You could have just bought a call, and sold another call against it. That's known as a call spread. That's the way I trade. I don't do iron condors. I don't do out of the money BS trades. I do trades that make sense, and I move the odds into my favor as much as I can prior to making the trade. I try to show you guys that, and many of you email us or text us or post up on Twitter. Hey, thanks so much. Thank you so much, because we wouldn't have a business if it wasn't for you guys, and we would just be trading silently. But it's fun to trade and to have your commitments out there so that people know you really do the trades rather than just comment on them. And I think you know what I'm talking about. All right. Market Rebellion, San Diego, 2 tickets left. That's right. Even though it's 2 weeks into the future, there are only 2 tickets left. Gives you an idea that people are coming back in a big way into conferences. And this one is 2 days of live trading in San Diego, California. It is a bunch of those same people, Wayne Razzie, Mike Yamamoto, Ryan Mastro, and so forth, showing up out there, showing you how to trade based on how we trade. We can do that. You can attend. Only 2 tickets left, though. And then it's sold out. It's sold out. You can't come. So if you'd like to attend, marketrebellion.com/SD. All right. IWM. This is a fresh trade. And look, somebody wants a lot of puts for next Monday because the expiration on this is the 6th of February. I know that's kind of weird, but The IWM and the Spider, the SPY, have such expirations. And this one is next Monday. So it's just 2 trading sessions away. Friday, Monday, 2 trading sessions away. They're buying basically at the money puts, the 196 puts. So if you want to participate and follow along with us, well, by all means, 18,000 is 1.8 million share equivalent. Nearly 2 million shares of $197 stock. It's pushing close to 400 million in potential trade, isn't it? That's a big trade, folks. I like following big trades. So we followed right along, and I am selling downside calls under this put that I'm purchasing because that's the way I trade. If you'd like to learn more about how I trade, how Pete trades, well, join the revolution. Go to marketrebellion.com/get started. That's marketrebellion.com/get started. Do it now. All right. NLY, this is a mortgage company. You remember when we were nailing this one to the downside? Finally, seeing some bounce. Is it that same dash for trash that we've been talking about? Maybe. Stock was 24.23, just over 24, obviously, and they're buying the 24 calls. We call that an at the money, and they paid 71 to 77 cents for these. Every option is for 100 shares, so that means they paid $71 up to $77 for each one contract. Again, because every option's for 100 shares. So they could simulate a 1,000 share position by buying 10 of these and putting on the table at risk somewhere between $710 and $770. Sounds like a pretty good risk to reward, does it not? Anyway, that's what they're doing. These have 2 weeks and a day to live. Be aware of that. You need to be very fast to take profits or cut losses. Earnings are next week after the bell. Rebel's Edge, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Bang. We will be back Monday with another Rebel's Edge live. You can always check it out. If you go to YouTube, you search for Market Rebellion, you click subscribe, it's free. And then you can click notifications, which means Pete comes down your chimney, says, hey, how you doing? And gives you trades through Rebel's Edge Live. Check it out 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Rebel's Edge Live. Bang. Third and final of today's 3 at 3 is UPS. Like this one a lot. UPS. You know what they do, United Parcel Service, deliver Amazon boxes to your house, probably. 192.22 is where it was trading. They bought 11,000 of the 200 calls. They are $8 above where the market is trading. They have 1 week and 1 day to live because these are options that expire on the 10th of February. So they paid 35 cents, which is $35. Again, every option is for 100 shares, up to 65 cents, $65, because every option is for 100 shares. And they did that 11,000 times. So figure what's 60 cents times 11,000, or $60 rather, times 11,000. Pretty big number. Like I say, I like following people that are throwing around big numbers. So that's what I do. Bang. That's going to do it for us, folks. If you go to marketrebellion.com/get started, that is most probably the splash page, as we say, that you will see. You can fill in your information and join the community. You understand why? Because nobody's better at doing what we do, finding unusual activity. So check it out. Where there is unusual activity, there will probably be Jon and Pete. And we filter through hundreds of these per day to put up the top 20 or 30 that we're seeing that day. So check it out, marketrebellion.com/get started. Bang. I'll see you tomorrow, folks. I hope you had a lot of winners this week. Week ain't over yet. Bang.